Hey everybody, Audiohead here in partnership with the Part-Time Audiophile. Today we have the Burson Conductor. It's a fine piece of machinery. I'm very excited to get my hands on one of these for a while. It actually has three separate functions that it does. It can serve as a preamp, it can serve as a external DAC, and it also has a headphone amplifier. A very exquisite headphone amplifier in the mix. So on the back you'll see that it has dedicated digital outs from the DAC, as well as your line outs for the preamp capabilities, and it has all a mishmash of your typical digital inputs that you love. One of the really great things about this amp, the way it's set up, is it really has everything you'd kind of need for a headphone amplifier on your desktop kind of situation. It's rather large compared to some of the other desktop solutions on the market. The price for this one comes in around $1,800, so it's a little bit up there in terms of all the compact desk units that are out there. But it really is a fine piece of machinery when it comes to sound quality. The DAC inside is a ESS Sabre DAC, which is known to be in some really great audio equipment already out there, some stuff that I personally like as well. In addition to the 32-bit 9018 ESS Sabre DAC, there is also a unique feature to this amp included in the stepped volume control here. You can see that it is more incremental as it goes along. I'm going to give you guys a quick listen. The overall design is meant to give you better sound quality, as each incremental step has more of a defined stopping place and connection at that point. Whereas I did want to point out the overall gain for this switch is somewhat unique, and if you can see here, it starts there, but actually ends up all the way around almost at a 360-degree point. So you can see that you can actually get a little bit more gain off of this than you might expect for the distance that it travels around. It has a total output of 4 watts. One of the companion ones, the SL, the Burson Soloist SL, that one only has 2 watts of output. This is twice that. It can really drive any headphone you throw at it, including the really hard to drive HE6 by Hi-Fi Man. So that's a pretty cool feature. Not a lot of amplifiers have that kind of output. On the other side of that, I did notice it will drive in-ear monitors and really sensitive headphones. It's possible. It didn't really have a problem with channel imbalance, which is pretty huge because that sometimes plagues the lower regions of headphone amplifiers when they have that much gain. On the lowest setting here, I'm talking about on the low gain setting. However, the increments were fairly large, so 4 to 5 clicks and I'm already really loud levels of listening. So it's not ideal for an in-ear monitor. I think that it's more suited for full size. Some of the sound qualities of this amp that I'm very impressed with is, first of all, resolution was phenomenal. That also kind of led to great sound staging and an overall 3-dimensional feel all the way around across all the frequencies. Balanced reproduction, top notch, totally flat, but with a really tight bottom end. A lot of energy and a lot of excitement down there, and that coupled with the Audeze LCD3, we made for a real treat. It does pair well with other headphones, clean, solid state sound that will pair pretty well with, I think, just about anything out there, but I did really like that particular pairing. The mids are very good, very liquid, very detailed as well. I think the mids and the bass are something very exceptional on this amp. But like I said before, the treble is balanced, so across the board a very even keel, very smooth. Impact is very good. The amp itself feels quite fast. Very accurate, and just a pleasure to kind of enjoy and listen to this thing. Probably one of the best amps I've heard so far in synergy with the LCD3, and a plethora of inputs, and wide stage of gain for headphone versatility. So a lot of really great points on this one. Like I said, it's a little bit up there, almost $2,000, but for $2,000, you really start to see some more return on your audio investment here. It's quite good in that regard. So feel free to let me know if you guys have any questions. You can leave comments in the comments section on YouTube if you want. This is the Burson Conductor. Beautiful amp.